Juno's World.
What up, world? It's your boy Freddie Andretti coming at you with episode 7 of the No Clickbait Podcast. You already know, just like a baby mama on Maury, that is him. It's my boy Ism. How you living, my boy?
That's crazy because I had a plan to throw you over. You said your name and I was gonna yell the Jet, and you got a whole new intro. But man, it's good, man. Seventh
That's how
episode,
they be.
seventh, huh?
It is him. It is him.
Maury, I only been with one person lying the whole time.
In the last 10 minutes. And it's your cameraman.
The fact that a lot of people can cry on cue and really push the narrative, like I'm telling the truth, just for the lie detector test to be like, nah, like that's scary, dog.
Nah.
But episode 7 on the 7th, bro, a week done gone by that fast, bro. That's time is insane. Time can't be real.
Yeah, this last week definitely flew. Like, I was like, dang, I feel like we just dropped. It's time to record again, which is, I mean, it's not a bad thing, but like, yeah, it just flew.
It
Like,
did.
but
Like literally, I was telling people like, "Oh, it's just my birthday," not realizing it's been a week. It's
yeah,
been.
yeah. But on Maury, man, that's my show, man. Like, that's a funny show, man. They really need to just rename it. You Are Not the Father, because the girls be so dramatic. Like
So
all the running around, and you slept with most. I ain't gonna say 20, but you slept with at least more than one dude. So it's a possibility this dude is not the father. But you still putting on the show, embarrassing your family, embarrassing the kid. Like if that kid's, sometimes you can't tell somebody's like adult like versus the baby picture. You can't tell. But if that kid face never changed, they may remember you in the future. Wasn't that your mama Amari acting the fool about 20 years ago? Yeah, that was her. Like,
bro, listen, dog. Like, I feel like for one, I mean, no condoms were used between multiple partners. What?
right?
Like, I don't know how people be so confident to just raw everything, but I never understand it, dog. They treat it like an episode of Power. I've never seen a condom in an episode of Power, and it's been about 4 editions of Power. And when the scene about the music change, they get the gays in the church. I was like, let me turn it down.
TV,
Power. Now,
TV and movies and sex is just so unrealistic because who going in there knocking pictures and stuff off the wall and like they be so aggressive, like they act like they can't even wait to get into the door. Like, why you
right.
doing all this kissing trying to unlock the door? Like, get in the house. Like, and then it's so unrealistic, like how fast they start having sex. Like, how you just as soon as you pull your pants down, boom. Like, it don't. That's so unrealistic.
That's not how any of it works.
Yeah, that's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. Like how, like I, it's just crazy how it's so unrealistic, but it's funny.
It is. I don't know the last time I seen like a realistic transition. Like it'd be something you can catch when it's about to happen. Like they'll be in a club, had a few drinks, and they'll find out they have one minuscule similarity, and then they get to gazing at each other. Now all of a sudden they're in somebody's house. So you how do you trust somebody that fast?
Yeah,
Then they wake up, music fade out, and they start having a conversation they should have had before. They
exactly.
started like, yeah. So what's your name? What? What?
Wouldn't be surprised if they end up finding out they related or something. No,
I'm telling you, whole Kevin Gates situation.
yeah, no Kevin Gates.
Yeah, Kevin Gates is an insane person, but that's a whole.
Shit, man, how the last week been for you, man?
Um, cool. The cookie's been going crazy. Actually, after this, I'm gonna go promote some. I've been consistent with it. Proud of myself because for my birthday, I didn't really wish a lot of like tangible gifts. I wanted to just do better with certain things, like as far as consistency goes, and like any fear. I'm not really a fearful person in general, but just things that I normally wouldn't do because I'm like, oh, that might not work. And just go ahead and do it. So just pushing myself to be better in all aspects. Excuse me. So people are feeling that when they like talk to me, when they communicate, like they can tell like I'm genuine about everything that I'm pushing. So telling people about the podcast, the cookies, the clothing. I'm gonna do a photo shoot for the hats. Um, so yeah, it's been cool. It's been real smooth. I want to see Deadpool again, but I ain't had no time. So I'm
Yeah,
waiting to put it on YouTube or something and just call it even.
yeah, I still ain't seen it, so I'll get in there and see it at some point. It's gonna end up on Disney Plus soon as well. So
That's crazy. I was wondering how they was gonna do that because it got so much profanity in it.
there's a lot of stuff on Disney Plus. Like they got, I mean, because Hulu with Disney Plus now too,
Hmm.
and somebody else on Disney Plus, but I feel like there's some profanity on there. They
Yeah,
got
but
the
it's
Deadpool's on there.
they do.
They got
They
like
do.
all the Deadpool's on there. So yeah.
I haven't been on Disney Plus since I watched Moon Knight. I don't know if you like watched the Disney Plus originals. Have you seen Moon Knight?
No, I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah, that's the
I
last
haven't,
time.
I haven't
You
seen
say
that one or Nick Fury, that one.
I didn't watch that one either, but Moon Knight and then Loki. Like I was using Disney Plus for that. I don't watch original movies. Like they just have movies that's already been out. It's not like they release
Mm-hmm.
their Disney Plus. So I have Deadpool 2 on DVD and Deadpool you can get anywhere on a site. So ain't no big deal. But yeah.
Yeah, I was watching the shows. Like I watched, I think WitchCon was good. Hawkeye, it was pretty good. It was around Christmas.
I
I
watched
watched the first season of Loki. I haven't seen the second season. I got a lot of stuff I need to really just sit down and catch up on, but I don't be having this much time to watch stuff as I be wanting to. Like, I got a lot of shows. Like I told you, I was watching Reacher. I need to get back to watching that. Uh, I just finished watching like Seven Deadly Sins spinoff. That was good. Um, Waiting on some more One Piece episodes to drop, so I need to watch that. And Umbrella Academy about to come back. I don't know if you ever seen that.
it was
It
interesting.
come
I
back
got
tomorrow.
huh?
I think it come back tomorrow. Actually,
What's tomorrow? Thursday? Shows be coming back on Thursdays?
I think it said the eighth.
You must have been talking to a drug dealer.
Yeah. So I got that. It's a lot of shows I need to catch up on.
Bro, you are not one. Like that music is a bunch of things that just when I start basically networking more than anything else, I do not be having time to do mainly anything else. I ain't been on my game in a bit. Literally, like once the baseball games start, I'm gonna go network and sometime I'll be out there till like 2 in the morning. Come back here. By the time I do that, take a shower and everything, I'm watching like a rerun because I don't be having the capacity to put something on where I actually gotta focus. Like last time I focused was in the actual theater for Deadpool, and then when I watched Bad Boys, like last week. But I was gonna watch Planet of the Apes, the new one, and Lo said, "Bro, don't watch that." He said the first hour is like no humans, so you got to read everything that the apes are talking about.
Hey, my boy racist.
From that,
Don't support anything but humans. Like, dang. That's why they got into the situation they in now. They couldn't coexist.
uh, that's. Can you watch something that's all subtitles?
I have. I prefer not to. That's why, like, even I don't like watching sub anime. Like, I like dub, but that's why I wait. Like, I have to wait, but I wait for like the English dub to come out. Like when I was talking about One Piece, I could be caught up on the latest episode if I didn't care to read. Like, but people be like, man, you gotta watch the sub. It's you get the emotion in it. Come on, the emotion in their voice when they all sound alike. Like, come on now, you can't even tell who talking. Without like
You and
so,
Los might be a little racist, actually.
yeah. But my mama, she be
Yeah,
watching.
what do you mean? I said you and Los might be racist. You some yeah.
Oh, I
See,
didn't.
nope, nope. Don't edit it out neither. Show your true colors.
I didn't
This is
catch that. I didn't catch that. I thought you said something else. I thought you said something else. I thought you said it's just like the generation.
nah. You heard what I said. That's crazy. You learn something. We got him. We got him.
Nah, wait. Nah, man. Never me, man. I love all races, all living beings. Made me
I love
lose my
all.
train of thought though. Oh no,
I
my
love.
mama, she watched like a lot of like African and Indian movies and stuff. Like she say the plot's really good, but you obviously she can't. They don't speak English, so I can't sit there and watch that all day. Like it ain't no checking your phone. Like you don't know what they just said. It could be the most important line in the whole movie.
That's why I watch it while I'm doing other stuff because you mess around and look down for a split second and don't know why the next portion is happening.
Yeah, and
Versus
it's
like something base level like John Wick. Like you can be looking down and you can hear a key line that sound like, all right, they about to start shooting. Look up and you don't miss no action.
yeah. You can't watch no like big action or like even like I don't see how they do it in anime. It ain't about how fast you can read. Like you gotta read. I don't want to miss. I watch it for the fight scenes. Like I
Hmm.
don't want to miss no moves, no major things happening. Trying to decipher what's going on.
Right. Yeah, and I always wonder when is the world gonna run out of originality? Because there's been probably over 10,000 fight scenes between anime, um, movies, shows. Like, when does it stop being aesthetically pleasing? Like, what makes it continue to be aesthetically pleasing? Because there's some movies that have fight scenes and it's just like, mm. Then there's some where you get a cool shot or a slow mo thing, but it's like slow mo when it was first introduced, like people was going above and beyond. Like too many things was in slow mo at one point. Like every fight scene, the punch thrown, the kick, the bullets, like everything be a fight. Slow mo.
Yeah.
But somewhere it's just like the cut scenes make it interesting fight scene. Like so, I wonder at what point does it just like drag out?
Well, a lot of times in anime, cause I've seen a lot of videos, the sight scenes, the fight scenes, sight scenes,
My boy want to go Mount Rushmore up close.
the
You ain't
fight scenes, they like different anime will use the same fight like scenes sequence. Like there's a lot of videos on like Instagram or on YouTube where they'll have like a One Piece scene and like a scene from Dragon Ball Z, and it's the same exact sequence, but you don't notice that unless you like really remember the fight or you just watch one and then going on to watching the other one, which doesn't usually happen. So they use like, and a lot of them inspire each other. So that's like I guess you could say paying homage, but it's a lot of the same sequences and stuff.
So, do you feel like we've run out of originality already?
And film,
Yes, and
uh,
film too. Because even when you look at a lot of music, like you might not it as soon as you hear it, but a lot of the songs, like the beat be samples. It don't be like an original beat that person made a sample that was touched up to where it sounds fairly new, but also it could invoke old listeners.
yeah. Well, in music and in film, for sure they're running out of originality. Like they're running out of ideas. Like so many movies, even some which ended up being like classics now, are remakes. Or now in the past 10 years, they've been trying to remake a lot of the classics. Like I love Kevin Hart, but they didn't have to remake Jumanji. They could have left that alone. What else? He said he was going to try to do Miss Doubtfire. I'm glad that got shot down. Like, come on, man, y'all doing too much. And what else is so? It's some remakes that ended up being classic, like nobody knew, well, not a lot of people knew. You know, Lindsay Lohan, Parent Trap.
I've
That
heard
was,
of it.
you never seen it? That was a remake, but it's a classic. The same with, I think they remade Freaky Friday. What else was a remake? Uh, Dang, I can't even think off the top of my head.
I'm
But
dude, that's
it's a lot. And then obviously on the music side,
it.
yeah, it was a remake. There you go. It what? It was a remake. Um, and I don't even think I seen the all of the new one. Like I started it, but I think I fell asleep.
Talking about the second one.
No, just like the new remake, like the first. Like I haven't
Oh,
seen all of the
got
first. Yeah,
they got recent ones. I never saw the older one.
the older ones. It's really good.
I believe it. It's something about like older horror movies that they do. They have the ability to feel like more horrific than the newer made ones. I don't
Yeah,
know what it is. Handyman. Oh, I had to make sure it wasn't no mirrors. But like that get too close to three. But
you had a if you said that and it was a face that appeared behind you, boy. Hey,
I
Joe,
would hope you
everybody
some,
uh,
I will I will hope you call somebody as soon as you seen it pop up and hope for the best.
I don't even know who to call. Ghostbusters? Like
But yeah, snack man, snack gentleman, just
I
to
don't
be
even
safe.
know who to call. But
Yeah,
nah,
snack older movies. They like the music and everything. I think it's the music, like the organs being played and everything, and not being like modified. Like when things aren't fully creative, like they couldn't do all the things we can do now with CGI and everything. It just kind of hit different in certain aspects.
yeah. They remade all it's probably not a lot of speaking of horror movies, it's probably not a lot of those that hasn't been remade. It's been remakes of it's been a remake of Candyman. They remade Carrie. They remade they remade Halloween like 15 times. Just like four different storylines. People don't even know that. It's some where Jamie Lee Curtis is his sister, and then some when she's not, but she's still in the movies. So that's definitely causing confusion. What else they remade? They remade Chucky or Child's Play. Uh, they remade Poltergeist. I didn't even know that until the other day.
It's the
So
same.
is it saying what?
Is it called Poltergeist also?
Yeah, it's called Poltergeist. It came out in like I guess it's not like I don't. I guess it wasn't even in theaters because I didn't hear of it. You just heard of it, so it couldn't have been too big in the box office. But it came out in like 2021. They remade Ghostbusters, not a horror movie, but they remade Ghostbusters
They do
twice
full
in
time.
the last 4 years. Like,
Yeah, they're running out of originality, man, and that's scary for real.
yeah. Same
Just like,
thing with like the MCU bringing Robert Downey Jr. back as Doctor Doom.
yeah,
I feel like
almost.
that was a money grab. I don't even know how they gonna make that make sense.
It's going being that they introduce an alternate universe. All you gotta do is say it happened in the alternate universe. That's kind of like the scapegoat now. In
Yeah,
another, like, yeah,
yeah. It's just they knew people wanted to see him, so they was just like, let's just bring him back.
people want to see Jonathan Majors, man.
They tried to, yeah, people. He fumbled the bag for sure, and it was like they don't think his character would have been a strong enough villain. Like this man, power was like controlling time and space in the universe. How is he not a strong enough villain? But Doctor Doom is. Like make that, and Doctor Doom is strong, but like, come on now,
Come on, bro.
that
You
doesn't make sense.
you manipulating time and space. That's top tier.
That's like saying, yeah, man, LeBron's not good enough to play on our AAU team or our rec league team, but we're gonna cast Bronny. Like Like, come on now. That don't
Yeah,
even
we
make sense.
we need some furniture moved, and we was gonna go with Bruce Banner, but we decided to go with Hawkeye. Like, what are you
Yeah.
talking about?
Like, so I don't even know. They could have come up with a better excuse. They said they, which is true, they probably just didn't want it to taint the image. Okay, because everybody know that's the real reason. But
That's the only reason, because every role that man has been in, even outside of Marvel, he was a polarizing character.
yeah, he did his thing in Creed 3.
Free, yep.
Yeah,
Lovecraft Country. A lot of people want a second. Did you watch that?
no, but I heard good things.
Top tier for real.
Yeah,
Top blend of actual events and like mystical events. I know you're going to say something like "Watch yourself."
so it was a lot of danger.
No,
It was a lot of danger.
look, get on the floor. Nah, but hey, I was thinking about that the other day. I'm so glad you said that.
Watch yourself.
They didn't have that in a horror film. Like, Jordan Peele, he clean with remixing music into like sounding horrific. Like he made "Say My Name" and Candy Dude. In that movie, he made it sound like it was a horror song. So I can only imagine like you doing something and you hear Miss Cole in the background. Watch yourself, watch yourself, watch.
Watch. Now he turned that. He flipped that 5 on it by Lunas.
Doom doom.
Yeah, that was fire.
He do a good job of doing that, bro. That he slept on with that. Like that's I've never seen that in horror movies. But
Yeah.
speaking of mystical, he has one of the wildest openings to a song. Did we talk about this or did I just think about it?
Mm-mm. You kind of breaking up a little bit,
Uh,
just a little.
like, but bro came like you heard Danger before, right?
Yeah,
Do you know the opening lines of that song?
I can't remember off the top of my head.
It starts off, I came in with my still not ringing no bells.
I came in with my hand. Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah.
What did you say that for?
He came in and let her know what time it was. I ain't
Don't
coming
make
to
me
play no
nope.
games. We get straight to the point. Like
Oh my god, bro, that is a wild. I was thinking like I'm like, is there an intro that's as wild as this one? I don't think it is, though.
it's not that I could think of. Like it's some crazy lines to like start a song, but that's probably the craziest one. Like Nelly out of nowhere just saying hot shit, and then oh I'm going down now. That was just funny. Like he was a hot dog vendor or something. Hot shit.
And that song being, you know what that song is about, right?
Yeah,
That song being about a drive-by
yeah.
and being remixed as like a nursery rhyme, and we just singing along. That's why I try to tell people,
Super baby.
if a song is like if the beat banging enough or it's just catchy enough, some people never learn the words. Like it's some people who like that song but they don't know that song.
Yeah.
Like the chorus, and I think that's why a lot of people make the chorus catchy because they can say whatever they want between that, and some people will never listen.
Well, if you say I'm going down, I'm going down your to simplify the song or the lyrics. I'm going down your street in a Range Rover with a street sweeper,
Cock ready to let it go,
ready to let it go. Like,
but he started naming cereal, so it throw everybody off. Give me Cocoa Pub, listen to it. Bye.
Mr. Cocoa Puff. Man, I had no Cocoa Puffs in a long time, bro.
Cocoa Puffs are amazing.
I don't know the last time I had cereal. It ain't
Um,
that long. It's been within the last year, but still.
yeah, it's been a decent amount of time, but I still like cereal. But cereal, you learn. I don't know if it's just me, but you can eat 3 bowls of cereal and you'll still be hungry. Like cereal is one of them things like you eat just because it's there. Like it don't fill you at all.
I can eat like a good size, not like a Craig bowl, but like a good size bowl of cereal. I'll be straight for at least a couple hours. Like if I'm If I'm waking up Saturday morning, I eat a bowl 8:30, 8 o'clock, 8:30. I'm good till at least noon, till or one. But cereal and Chinese food, like they just hold you over for a couple hours. You're gonna be hungry again. And
Chinese.
you get full quick on Chinese food too. It's designed to like split up into two meals.
Yeah, Chinese food is a scam for real, dog. Like, you would think, oh, I just, I'm growing. I need to eat more. Chinese food, you will feel like you're full, and then don't let you do no activity between when you ate and the Chinese food, because you'll notice like it burn off so fast, dog.
Yeah.
Like, eat Chinese food and go play basketball, you gonna hear your stomach grumbling mid crossover.
That's why they give you the actual like real container. It don't come in like a throwaway container. It's designed for you to keep because they know it's gonna take you a while to eat all that. You get full so quick, but it still don't last long. And I
I'm
keep
tired.
containers because one thing you gotta know, I'm gonna be it for life. Yeah.
Shimmy, shimmy, Cocoa Crisp. Listen to it, pound. He could have named any cereal and nobody would have thought anything of it. That's how much people do not pay attention to music.
Yeah. Dang. Speaking of like cereal, when did I post that? Yesterday. The you saw the favorite like school or breakfast or lunch like item, classic item.
I don't think I saw that one, but I know. I feel like, and I'm glad when it's organic so I can naturally react, but I feel like I know what a lot of people said though.
What they say?
Is it that breakfast pizza?
Fire. You know that's mine.
Yeah, the one with sausage.
Hot shit.
You gotta add the Negro spirit after it, bro.
Going down, down, baby.
Yo calf and a hairnet.
Is that? Let me see what people said.
Breakfast pizza, baby, got ready to let it go.
It's the breakfast pizza. It's the frozen peaches. Um, the the rectangle pizza that they give you at lunch. Uh, let me see. The little the donut.
What?
Big booty. Nah,
Hoochie mama.
it's
No,
it's the donut. I forget what it's called though. That donut was fire too. And I used to like what's that? They still make like muffins. Like they're a popular muffin brand. Like because they got like the blueberry, they got the banana nut muffin.
I know what you're
I
talking
don't,
about.
it's just munchkin schmuck something
I
whatever.
know
Yeah, I used to like the chocolate chip one.
that is the best one. That
Yeah,
is. I.
fire.
It's crazy because blueberry be like. I feel like people only acknowledge it when it's inside muffins or some type of snack form. I don't ever like blueberry. Don't have a lot of drinks. I don't think.
No, they got like blueberry smoothies, like a
Yeah,
chocolate smoothie. Got like blueberry bliss, which is fire. Uh, and then like people make like a fruit bowl or like a smoothie bowl, and then put like some fresh blueberries or something on top. But it's not a popular like topping really, other than outside of that.
yeah.
And then some
Blueberry.
people put some in like a salad.
Blueberry might be slept on, bro. Blueberries are good.
Yeah, it's not too much. We got like blue raspberry like candy, but blueberry itself not a popular like flavor.
I wonder why that is. I wonder. You think a blueberry juice would be nasty, like just blueberry juice?
Nah, that's what that's what the juice was drinking. OJ was drinking on when he was on It Is What It Is. They thought he was drinking wine. He was like, nah, man, this blueberry juice. So they just called him blueberry juice from now on. From that point on,
Yeah. See, it's real seldom, but yeah, I
it's
know that
supposed to be. It's supposed to be what he said, like good for your heart.
is a lot of juices have some type of benefit to it.
Yeah,
Like,
this a
but
Los question. Should ask Los.
Yeah,
Tap
we'll
in.
we'll definitely bring him. Well, we could bring him back, but I'll ask him for sure. Well, he'll see this, but yeah,
Yeah.
like this is Well, I'm not going to advertise nobody else stuff. I got my own business, but the drink I'm drinking now is a lot of stuff be good for you, but it don't be the most appetizing. Like you dealing with it because like I know the benefits. But a lot of juice are actually good. You just weren't raised on people or your parents giving you fresh juice. Like when it's so easy to just buy anything in bulk, like Capri Suns. But
Yeah.
I watched a video when they poured out what Capri Suns actually look like. We've been being scammed for a long time, dog. And I think that's why they make sure the packages ain't clear. Like you don't even know what you're drinking for real.
What it say it look like. I done poured it into a glass before, but
It like a lot of people, it had like things that look almost like bacteria in it. Like
mm,
it was like I know the color of Capri Sun, but it is wild when you think about it because the straw wasn't clear. The straw is yellow, right?
yeah.
It's just a mystery at that point. Like you can't see through the pouch, you can't see through the straw. It's just like trust that it's fruit punch. But
Yeah.
that was the first trust fall for real. But
Yeah.
if you a lot of people poured it out and they saw it was in it. Granted, I don't drink Capri Sun, so I didn't care that much. I didn't know if it was staged or not. But a lot of that stuff don't be good for us regardless. But that's a whole different topic. But what was your
Most things in America is not good for you as far as food goes. You don't get a lot of, or if it is good for you, that price. Everything ain't high nowadays anyway. But like if you go, like I eat a lot of salads and stuff, you will see like the cucumbers, 98 cent. Organic cucumber, it's gonna run you about $3, buddy. Are you trying to take care of yourself? Oh, you thought you was about to take care of yourself? Nah, man, cough that money up, player. What you
on your
what you
budget?
thinking?
You out.
Hey, he over here trying to be healthy. Like, oh, you big money. Like,
It don't be healthy under $1. Look at this crazy
like,
man.
yeah, like the America, man. Like, granted, even the McDonald's and the fast food, all that's a lot higher than it used to be. But that stuff being so much cheaper than, and obviously it's more convenient. But that stuff is way more cheaper than going to get a salad or something from somewhere. They had like lettuce and vegetables literally don't grow on trees. Like this stuff literally grows on trees. Like grows outside. Come on now. Well, they be taxing for it. Now I know it's on farms and stuff, and the farming industry they go through like droughts and all kind of stuff. But still, but you give me this process, whatever, and it's much cheaper than something that's actually good for me.
Yeah. And it's crazy because I don't know if it's just we conditioned to this at this point, but if something is food wise for sure, if it's cheap and I feel like it's too cheap to be true, I got questions. Like if I get burger, fries, nuggets, and a drink, like $3. Which did I just order? That's not actually what I just ordered. Because either chicken, not
Yeah.
chicken, that burger, not a burger, something not right.
The schnozberries taste like schnozberries, but nah, that's how you. It's I know it used to be a lot of good deals, but you just reminded me like when you say you get all that for $3. I'll sidetrack real quick. You remember when we went to cookout and they had like they $5 tray and you was like, nah man, I don't even want like a full tray. I'm not that hungry. Can I just get a burger and a drink? She was like, yeah, that'd be $8.97. He was like, what? I'm not even getting as much food. I just want a burger and a drink. Yeah, $8.97. Only the full tray is $5. Like, make it make sense, bro. I'm using up less of your inventory. How you
Bro,
charging me more?
bro, they got me like that recently. Um, so and granted, I didn't realize what happened until after I really thought about it. So I went to Cookout, ordered a tray, and instead of a drink, I got the milkshake.
Yeah.
Usually, when that happens, they just add the difference from what it would cost to get a milkshake to get a drink. So a cookout tray about what you say about $6, $5, $6,
I don't know. I ain't had one in a while.
about $5, $6. Pull up to the window. They're like, yeah, your total was $12. So granted, I ain't even really think about. I'm hungry, so I just butter it up. So then I'm just looking out the window like while the car going. I'm looking at the lights and just some click. I'm like, I hear it back in my head. Yeah, that'll be $12. And I remember seeing like what the cookout tray costs. I'm like, ain't no way the milkshake $6. So I looked at my receipt and nothing told me where that $6 came from. But I called Cookout Corporations this time. I'm like, y'all not getting me like that twice, bro. Like, fool me. But I was like, yeah, I told her what happened, and they sent me like a whole little. They sent me something for a free cookout tray and for a free milkshake because they're like, yeah, we don't know what happened. But yeah, dog, like they be out taxing, like taxing.
You gonna charge me $12 or $6 for a milkshake? I don't need a cookout milkshake. I need Khalees. Like I need Khalees. Like if I'm paying $6,
You need a personal experience where you can actually watch. They bring the people that she was talking about.
$6 on top of what I already paid for, like taxing. But I just that was a funny like moment. But it's crazy how like even when I was saying you get more, but you get less and they charge you more. At one point, I don't know, I ain't had McDonald's in a minute either. At one point, the McDouble was more than the double cheeseburger. And really the only difference in the sandwiches is an extra slice of cheese. But with the double cheeseburger, you get the extra slice of cheese and it was more. So that didn't make sense.
Bro, a lot of it, I'm not even gonna say it don't make sense. It be marketing. Like
Yeah.
it be. Excuse me. I don't know if they try to get certain things like popping, like get everybody to talk about one item over the other. I don't know if they're trying to get rid of certain ingredients. Don't know what it be because I know, granted, I don't be scamming nobody, but I know with cookies, there's certain ways that you can market it that would make the profit margin better for you. Like say you charge $3 a cookie, and you got one in a pack for $3 and you got two in a pack for five. So like if you buy two separately, you spent an extra dollar. Versus if you like, oh, well, like even when they do the bulk thing of chips, and there's always that one flavor that nobody eat for real, but it's like either you can buy a bunch of them chips that everybody eat, or somebody just gonna have to take the hit on them corn chip Fritos.
Yeah. Why you had to call them out like that? How you know that's it could have been the Doritos that's last.
You
You
be eating
never
corn.
know. I eat them. But I mean, that is the last place with like I don't get that box anymore. They came out with so many different boxes. That's not the one to get. I like the bold box.
The bold box.
Yeah,
You
that's
know about insane.
I
You
like the bold box of chips. Uh, you know what come in the bold box of chips, but like
got
that's
something for
huh.
you got something for real. I don't remember.
In the bowl box, that's where it come like with the like the hot Cheetos and the purple bag of Doritos.
You're
Like
saying bold box?
bold, BOL.
BOL?
Yeah,
I thought it was like a Bojangles advertisement. You know how they just put oh
the bowl box. Shout out to Bojangles. Definitely better than Raising Canes.
I never had Raising Cane's, but I heard Raising Cane's overrated. They said it's just the sauce.
You got some water?
Yeah.
Go ahead and taste Raising Canes real quick. Hey man, they season that with parsley, and that's it,
Partially in imagination.
bro. And people be like, "Oh, Raising Cane's this, Raising Cane's that, bro." You know how bland it is and how simple it is. The difference between a number one, a number two, and a number three is a chicken tender. Like the number one is like I think a 2-piece with fries. Number two is like a 3-piece with fries. Number four is like a 4-piece with fries. That's it. No
Right.
sauces, like no. Even if they did chicken tenders and chicken nuggets, like a Chick-fil-A, no, it's straight chicken tenders, piece of bread, like a toast, some fries, and their sauce, which saves everything.
That's what I've heard.
And
Sauce need to
people,
be part of Avengers.
yeah, that's why people get like they get like a medium cup full of sauce because they know they need to drown the food.
That's bad.
Yeah, and people trying to say it's people out here trying to say they got it over Bojangles, over Zaxby's, over I think it's mainly Bojangles and Zaxby's. They ain't get disrespectful and try to say Chick Fil A, but Bojangles and Zaxby's, which is false. I don't
Yeah,
got either one of those.
yeah.
Uh,
I'd rather raise Canaan at this point.
yeah. Hey, yo, fuck rock.
That's the whole premise of the show.
Hey, he didn't. That man did not like his mama, man.
That's the first person who never had an opening scene. Just everything closed.
But my thing is, she was trying to get him out the game. Like, don't be in the game. It was at one point he was stuck in the game, so she was showing him how like to survive and stuff. But like, just be a kid, man. She's trying to move you to a nice neighborhood where it's nice and quiet. You can just be a kid. She even tried to send you away. He want to be in the game, just like Tyreek. And now look at Tyreek. Man, don't you ever wish you could just have a day where you could just be a student? You had that. What? Like, that's literally what you could have had.
Nah,
Like,
bro.
all I can
I'm,
do is laugh at that.
yeah, we gonna come back to that one because we covered that in one of the episodes, so we gonna come back to it. But
Yeah.
man, that what we was talking about before that? Oh, Raising Cane's. You got so if you had to rank, matter of fact, hit you with your own question,
All right.
much more, and you got to put it in order. Bojangles, Chick-fil-A, Raisin. I mean, Cane's, whatever the name is. I already know where you're gonna put that at. And what would be the fourth? Zaxby's.
Well, first of all, Raising Cane's wouldn't be on a Mount Rushmore, so we ain't gonna call this no Mount Rushmore. That's Mount Trashmore. That's on the of trash restaurants. That's up there with your Jimmy John's of the world.
Mm-hmm.
They both taste like water. Uh, and I always slander it just for fun. I never had it. Never. I know you like it. I think Arby's. I never had Arby's.
Well, why would you try to defame my character like that? I don't eat Arby's.
I feel
I,
like you said you like their fries.
the fries are amazing. I thought you meant as a collective. Like I just be out there like, see, we have the meats commercial and be like, dang, I had Arby's sometime. No sir. But they fries. They say they milkshake. There's a couple things I would try. They say they milkshakes is like good, like they actually have a consistency of a milkshake. And they say they burgers is like real Angus beef and real burger. They say when you get into all that other stuff that they be advertising in commercials, no. But yeah, I'm not no Arby's is not something I even think to when I'm hungry. So, but so
It's
you said
and Denny's.
I haven't had Denny. Denny used to be a field trip place.
Fuck you go.
Can't
The
wait.
fuck? Who the fuck go to Denny's on a field trip? What
That
the fuck? We went
Golden
to the
Corral.
museum.
Man, you ain't never like so think of it after y'all went to like museums and stuff. They didn't feed y'all.
Not no damn Denny's.
What they fed y'all?
It depended on what grade we were.
Did they take the school?
Elementary school, we had bag lunches. Middle school, parents would give us some money. We can go to Subway, or if there's like a little Caesars or something, split a pizza or whatever the case is. But we definitely wouldn't eat no damn Denny's.
I get that point.
Our
Yeah,
school, our teachers at least cared for us a little bit.
that's insane.
You
I
know what my mama would do if she found out they was trying to feed me Denny's? Like, speaking of raising Cain, and she really raising hell.
you
She
not
would
about
come
to
around
raise Cain.
bullshit.
You not about to disrespect my teachers though. My teachers can box, so set it up. Talk, call your teachers. I'll call mine, and we can have a whole celebrity boxing match and see who really about what.
That's why your teachers about that like they eating fucking Denny's. That's wild.
We talk about the trash more and then the rush more. You talk about my teachers.
Yeah. But as far as ranking those four, obviously, Raising Cane's is last. I'm calling it Cane. Raising Cane's is last. Raising Cane's is last. Uh, Chick-fil-A first. Bojangles, Zaxby's.
So Zaxby's is third.
Yeah.
You know, I asked you that because some people swear by the idea that Zaxby's is better than Chick-fil-A, and I didn't know if it was a regional thing. I don't see it.
I mean, you can say some things that you would rather have at Zaxby's than you can have at Chick-fil-A.
Like
It all
toast.
depends on what you would want. Like toast, Chick-fil-A doesn't have toast. But
Exactly.
I don't know. It all depends on what you want. But I'm not mad at it. I had Zaxby's yesterday. I'm not mad
Man,
at it.
I had Zaxby's in some time. You know, whenever I'm having a bad day or a good day, Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. Had me a good old salad.
Yeah,
Bro,
not with the.
you better never have a bad Sunday. Bro, you'll be going through it.
Them boys be having the nerve to have commercials on Sundays too. What are you doing,
Yeah. That's crazy. I'd be like, dang, man. I want Chick-fil-A. And it's Sunday. I
dog? I remember they gave me a coupon that I didn't realize until Saturday, and it was for breakfast. And I tried so hard to like utilize it. And you know, breakfast end at I think 11. And it's just like I tried to go there on the next Monday and be like, "Hey man, y'all know y'all not open on Sundays." I would have came in there. I was like, "Yeah, sorry, we came." Well, thinking it's Chick-fil-A, you think they're gonna, kind of look out.
yeah.
They was like 10 toes down.
They don't like they still great, but they're not the same. Like you don't get a my pleasure anymore.
Nah.
I, thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Like you good? What? Like, it's
See,
reminded me.
Brody, that ain't even y'all verbiage.
That reminded me. So if you saw the question I posted earlier, like your favorite old folks.
Oh,
Yeah, that reminded me. The you good reminded me. So yesterday, the reason I posted it is because I went to go to a customer site and I was about to get back in the car, and it was an older dude that worked there. Um, just Southern hospitality. I was like, all right, sir, you have a good one. No, I ain't even say anything. I think I just gave him like the head nod, as in like a what's up. This man said, all right now. Like, all right now. Like, that's the oldest thing ever. All right now.
and then it's like a head tilt with it, like, all right now.
Yeah.
Like I see you. They don't even like just like the I see you.
Yeah.
Keep doing it. Like you stand it.
It's that.
All right now.
It's that. And then today, which is even funnier, I'm leaving again. I'm leaving work to come home. And Southern hospitality again. I was like, all right, y'all, man, everybody have a good one. And then the dude, you got it. And in my head, you know what I said?
No, you got
Nah, you got it.
it. I am still shocked that that part of the movie did not catch on because that part he's so mad that he don't have no insult. It's just the fact that he want to respond. Yeah, you got it. No, you got it.
Like if getting the last word was a person, bro, for real.
Lon,
Like he ain't had
Lon.
nothing else to say. Nah, you got it. But
What's funny about that scene too is when he was like checking everybody, but he was scared of Easy E.
yeah,
He was like, "Yeah, you need to stop playing that bullshit in the club. Nobody want to hear about six foes." And da da da. He said, "Nothing to you, Easy, because I know you're a real one. But to you other ones," I said, "Bro,
but scared. I need to rewatch that movie.
bro, that
That
movie
was
got so many
so
little."
great. That's probably I told you I like the Jacksons. That's up there. I would put it up there with the Jacksons as far as like a biopic. Um, what's love?
Is that how it said?
Hmm?
Is that how it said?
Biopic? Yeah,
Yeah. Is it
I thought it was a biopic, but it's biopic.
okay? Matter of fact, so let's see, because I know you definitely have an accent. Some people feel like I don't have one. So it's a couple words. So what?
I have an accent.
You have an accent.
I mean, you know how many times people thought I was from New York,
Same.
which is crazy.
Insane, dog. That I get that. I get LA. A lot of times they say LA just because the way I dress sometimes, but then even like they associate it with when you say your whole words because people in LA they emphasize every letter of the whole word.
Yeah.
So, but besides that, so I don't want to give you a hint how I say it. So Snickers, they have think of the ingredients in Snickers. One starts with a C. How do you say that word?
And that's one of those words you can say either caramel or caramel. I say,
Which one you say?
I say caramel.
I said caramel too. I feel like that's. I don't feel like that's a choice thing. I feel like it's a right or wrong because it has two A's. If you say caramel, you don't hear the second A.
No, that's a choice thing. Like, you can say caramel or caramel. It's the same thing. What's not a choice is the saying, oh, tomato, tomato. Who the fuck out here saying tomatoes? It's not a person in the world. Yeah, hey, what do you want on your sandwich? Yeah, let me get some lettuce, pickles, tomato. Who the fuck saying that?
Hey, that should be a social experiment. That should be a social experiment. See if anybody breaks character and be like, "Oh, what?"
It's not a person in the world saying tomatoes. So that's why I don't know why that's the saying. If you say you can say instead of tomato tomato, you can say caramel caramel. You can say was it pecan pecan? Um,
Which one?
huh? I said
Which one
pecan.
you say? We got a lot. That's 2 for 2 as far as ours doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Main, because I don't think this one is a. It depends on how you say where you're from. One. There's a fish. Starts with an S. Has a lot of. Hmm?
Sport.
No.
Uh,
What's the other way to say it? Sword?
some people put the W in there.
Shout out to the hats. No. It's one that people commonly eat. It's probably the most beneficial or up there with a fish with the most benefits.
Oh, salmon. Some people put the
Do,
L in there. Salmon.
do you think that's a tomato thing?
No, some people say it different. Just like debt. Some people say debt.
Depth?
Yeah, DEBT.
Which word?
Like
Oh,
when you owe money. Yeah,
and people say what?
debt.
Only person need to say that is Johnny. That is insane to even think that is something that people do.
I've heard people say that.
Depth. If you go to them people's office and tell them you're in debt, they're not gonna know what to do for you at all.
It's an in-depth conversation. Some people say that. So, but I guess it could depend on like where you from or just who you heard say the word for the first time, and it just stuck with you that way.
I mean, so if that's the case, nothing can really be right and wrong if that is how we like measure things. Because some places or some people they just kind of they're never taught right.
Yeah,
But being that communication is so universal, it's not a wrong way per se, as long as you can properly communicate your idea. Now, if I'm being an a hole, like if somebody already being an a hole to me and they don't know how to say certain words, I'm gonna call you out. But other than that, if I can get where you're saying it, a joke or something like I said something the other day. It was what I said about when I was asking Los if he had something that he needed for his business. But yeah,
you
like something like that, then yeah, that's cool. But you get my gist.
got a juicer? Nah, I got a
You ain't
blender.
have to repeat it, dog. See, that's why I just left it base level. That's crazy. Remember?
But you almost made me forget the responses.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Uh, so we got as far as like old folks saying, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. That's like what Money Mike said in Friday After Next. What do you
Yeah.
say? So you can train.
Um,
Dang.
you can train. I think you can train a hoe, but you can't make her think.
Yeah, something like that. Beauty only skin deep. This is just the parents saying a hard head make a soft ass. We already talked about the ain't got no McDonald's money, which
That is an insane. I think people can't wait to use that phrase for real.
but now it's true.
Yeah, yeah, for
We ain't
sure.
got no
Like
McDonald's money. Like one person is double figures. Like, but $10 for like some fries and $10 is I don't know how much like even a Big Mac meal costs. Probably like 10 something. Back in the
my
day, you could feed a village with that shit. Like
no kid would have
like $10 go very far for McDonald's back in the day. Like when shit was legit $1 or $2. Like now that ain't happening, man.
been. You can't even trust that at the dollar store for real.
You can't. Yeah. But what's really funny, I guess like a mom saying is do I look like Boo Boo the Fool to you?
You don't even know who Boo Boo the Fool is.
Exactly. So like you might. I never met the guy, but y'all might look alike. Like
It's possible. I don't know.
yeah. Do I look like Boo Boo the Fool to you?
That gave me a a trauma memory because I didn't have no answer for old people phrases, but I know a prevalent one was so the teacher just lying on you. Everybody like when you don't bring home your report card or whatever, so you're the only one.
Yeah.
You're the only one that didn't get one.
Yeah.
I can't tell you why I didn't give everybody one. I didn't get mine.
Exactly.
They said it was
Teachers do be lying. They bring up stuff like why you making up stuff to try to make me look bad in front of my parent?
right,
Teachers do be lying.
right.
But that's back in the day. Had the old school teachers that would have like the pudge and the high waist pants coming all up. Like teachers back then looked old. Now it's teachers in classrooms sitting chilling like teachers be wearing hoodies and sneakers and overalls.
That's
Teachers be chilling nowadays, like blending in with the students if they teach in high school.
and that's fire though, because I mean I feel like when you can see yourself in the teacher, um, you you kind of more interactive. Like you kind of feel like y'all coming from the same space. So like when it was, I never understood. Well, I know why, but I never understood. Like you tripping on if people got locks or whatever. Like this
Yeah,
person did all the schooling that somebody without locks did. They're less qualified because they style their hair different.
yeah,
Come on, bro. Let people be individuals. Like as long as they're not harming nobody, they're not scamming nobody. Leave people like let people do what they do. You miss out on so many good opportunities where by just judging people by their image. That's what anything, business,
yeah,
networking. Like when you just think, oh, that's not a good image. Like you worry so much on the image, but what about the output?
yeah.
But
It's a good way to put it. They go back to another saying: "Never judge a book by its cover," which is very factual. You ever seen dang, what's the movie? They got like Tommy Davidson in it. Uh, I think Halle Berry.
I don't know.
It's strictly business. It's called Strictly Business.
Okay.
It's a real good movie. Is don't judge a book by its cover, but like I would watch it if I was you. It's funny. It got Tommy Davidson in it. Like it's a funny movie.
It's crazy you say that because there's so many like rappers and basketball players where we get used to knowing people on the court to the point
Mm,
where when you see somebody have so much personality, it's like it almost takes you back. Like I watched Rajon Rondo do like a this or that interview, and that low
mm-hmm.
key.
I saw it.
You said you saw it.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, he's funny, but it's crazy because in the sports world or even in the entertainment world, a lot of the people we don't like per se, it be because the fandom. Like I understand, I like Allen Iverson is my first favorite player. Ludacris,
Yeah,
first favorite rapper. I understand that they're not the best as in the rap game or the basketball league. I understand that. I think what makes you not like when you run into people who think just because they like something, it makes it the best. That's where it be the disconnect. Like you're a Currency fan, but I don't think you feel like Currency is the best rapper ever.
He's not the best rapper ever, for sure. But that's still my dog,
Exactly.
for sure.
That's how simple it should be. Like you can like something for the reasons you might like Currency just for the flow. He might have got you through some times. It might just be a more diverse playlist for depending on your lifestyle. Like
Yeah,
you like fashion, like things like that. It just correlates. But if you're gonna sit here and not even you, just you like somebody, you like BG from Cash Money, and you like he the best rapper ever. Like, no, he's not, and you know better than that. You just like him, and that's okay. But don't start putting him in conversation he don't belong in.
that means people stand on business when they really stand. Like we did a top five at work earlier. My boy was like, he from Jersey, so he was naming everybody from up north. His top five, he had and this is all time, not even top five favorite, top five greatest all time.
Bad.
So just to let you know how wild the list was, he named all like people from New York. Some people I'm not mad at him putting on there. He named people from New York and didn't have Biggie on there for one.
All right, well, that's been a no clickbait podcast. We're coming out. Um, Shout out the dude who did that. That made us end it early today. Don't do no more.
Yeah.
That's the type of person you ask, hey, who the top five basketball players? And he throws Stephon Marbury in there. Bro, stop doing that. Cut it
Wow.
out. But go ahead with the top five, man.
He had who was on there? One that was wild. He had. I mean, people. He a legend in hip hop, but I'm not putting LL
I
Cool
knew
J
you
in my
were the
top.
LL Cool J, dog. LL Cool.
Like this man said, LL Cool J. Um, he had Jadakiss on there. I'm not mad at that.
Can't be mad at.
He had I think he said ASAP Rocky. Um, I can't even remember who else he said, but it was just wild. And he said Eminem's probably the most successful rapper ever, or the biggest rapper ever. Um, no, he said artist ever. So I was like, artist, or you talking like rap? He said, nah, artist. So I was like, Michael Jackson never existed. Like, he's no, okay, well then rap. And then another dude was like, Jay Z, Kanye, like, but
But
I don't
I'm
know.
not even trying to be devil's advocate. That I mean, Eminem has more success than people give him credit for because I think he has the most Diamond albums, and Diamond is like I think a million copies sold. So granted, people will argue why it's like that, but I know a lot of people don't listen to Eminem, and I don't argue Eminem to people because there's a lot of reasons why people don't rock with him, which is cool. But he's not what people make him out to be as far as just like he do have some wild songs, wild lyrics, whatever. But if you listen like earlier Eminem, he was actually showing that he can rap. He had points to rap about. Like he got songs about depression and all that. But then
Yeah, no, I'm not saying Eminem can't rap. He can definitely rap,
yeah,
but saying he's the most successful ever, like, and he was talking about like not even just music. He's talking about like business and everything like that, and ventures outside of just the music. That's why I was like, bro, like Jay Z's literally right here, a billionaire,
50
and
Cent
yeah, 50 Cent need to give us another show, but it's a lot of other people. I think he had 50 Cent in his top five too. But
can't be mad at that one. I mean, but that's kind of like a New York bias thing. But
yeah, it was biased.
I feel I feel like people don't want to do it because um it would negate a whole bunch of takes and bad arguments. If people could
Mm,
say what mattered to them when they started ranking stuff, then we will be able to come up with a legit top five and actually have a debate instead of just aimless information. So, like, is it based off of sales, organic streams, tour success, lyricism, beat selection? When you're on features, like if you're on a song and it's four or five other people, do you take over that song? Like things like that. Versus it's just, oh, I like this rapper, he's the best.
yeah,
Nah,
I mean, you could like a different rapper for different reasons. But or different art, not even just rapper, different artists for different reasons. Like it's people that I really like who other people may not even ever heard of, or they might think it's trash, but and vice versa. People like people I never heard of or I think it's trash. So I ain't gonna say their names. But last topic before we wrap, man. I did ask the question, favorite movie villain or movie or TV villain. What you feeling?
You know you got to go first. But I'm pondering and I'm listening. But you know you got to go first. But I feel like a lot of people gonna say Thanos.
Thanos actually wasn't even one of the answers.
Matter of fact, I saw for one. Shout out to Jordan for his 52 answer.
Yeah.
I logged into the page and I was like,
Yeah, Joy he tapped into his anime bag because it's a lot of like most of these are anime. This man said Team Rocket, bro. That's I couldn't do nothing but laugh. But I mean, classic villain.
we doing
Um,
that. The Gross
some-
sisters.
uh,
If we doing that, the Gross sisters, the Canker sisters.
I ain't mad at it, especially the Roach sisters. The fact that I don't know when I discovered that was they were just ashy.
Oh, I thought it was.
Uh,
I thought it was Crips.
like I thought it was just like depressed or something like that, and that's why they were ashy. Like, like they were ashy, which was crazy. But some of the answers, Magneto is a great one.
Mm-hmm.
Cell, another great one.
Mm-hmm.
It was villain or anti-hero. Vegeta, another great one. Got Bane.
Bang,
Um,
amazing,
yeah, Bane's amazing. Spawn.
bro.
Um,
Do you know Bane and Venom is the same person?
yeah, no, not like the Spider-Man Venom.
Yeah, Tom Hardy.
No, two different universes. I'm tripping.
Yeah, Tom Hardy. I did not. The dude, he was bigger, so I,
Oh, the same actor.
yeah.
Okay, okay, you threw me off. I was like, bro, that's two
Oh,
different.
no,
Like,
no, 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 no.
yeah,
Nah, Tom Hardy.
yeah. Hey, Tom Hardy, a great actor. Bro.
Yeah, I did not put two. Like he put that weight on to be Bane, bro,
Yeah, but Bane's definitely a good villain. He was beating Bruce
and hitting
ass.
him with soliloquies while he was doing it too. That's my favorite.
Yeah,
When you, that's why I like Thanos. Thanos, Bane, they dialogue while they doing what they doing, or even Magneto, because Magneto he tries to like see it the other way, but then something will happen where he like, all right, I see I can't trust y'all, and he'll just do what he do.
yeah,
Bane literally has some lines like that. People love that. You merely adopted the darkness. I was born in it, and then,
yeah,
dog, that's a J Cole intro.
yeah. His and then like you said, Thanos. What do you say? Dang, look where you are now and brought you back to me or something like that. What do you say?
I don't remember, but it was a bar, bro. Even
Yeah,
somebody, their optimism is basically like premature. Like why he was fighting,
yeah.
like yeah, you can want to beat me, but it's not gonna happen, bro.
And then speaking of races, Frieza.
Speaking of racist, shout out to Shakiri and Usain. But yeah, Freezer is insane.
Yeah,
Freezer is a
Frieza was extremely racist, bro.
he was Miss Morello. He could have been Chris teacher for sure.
Nah, he definitely the worst. He was just like blatant racist, like calling them monkeys because I mean they did have tails and they turned into apes, but still the racism was off the charts. But yeah, a lot of good answers, and Corey said 2010 to 2012 Braun
So Luca,
was which is
Luca and Ant. I don't know if you would count them as villains or anti-heroes, but the way they trash talk makes me want to watch more sports. Like I would
no,
hype them up for a full game. I feel like I want to get an idea out, but I feel like if they take our idea, I'm not gonna be happy about it. But I think miking people up for a full game would be fire. Just certain people, like if we would have been able to get like KG mic'd up every game, they would sell more tickets. Because
they might pull up for a full game. They just only show clips of it.
But I mean, like, where say when you get NBA Pass, like, it's not just you can watch every game. It's
Or you get like Ant Man's point of view or something. I got you.
and
They did that with Kobe. You ever seen Kobe doing work?
yeah.
Yeah, he was like mic'd up, and that was like the movie. And then they showed like his work ethic and stuff. So that was good.
No, I'm not even thinking of Kobe doing. We might be talking about two different things. Kobe had a YouTube series. I think it was called Kobe Doing Work, and he would pick a player and break down like, pros and cons to that game. So I think he got one of Carmelo, and he the unfortunate demise. So I think he only got 2 episodes, but it was fun to watch. Like he'll break down like he went to the nail and he usually does this when they run this play and blah blah blah. You're gonna bring help, so he gonna see that. Like it would have been dope to see him do that for a bunch of different players, especially when he would have got to somebody like Luca, Brown, whatever.
A few people did that. Peyton Manning did it for some quarterbacks.
It's basically that.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I wasn't even thinking about the movie. I'm thinking about. I'll send it to you. But
yeah.
yeah.
But to your point, Ant Man being a villain, he definitely embraced the role. Like, and you seen Hustle? That man was not acting.
Oh, that's the name of the movie with Adam Sandler. Yeah, I seen it.
Yeah, yeah,
Kermit
yeah.
or something like that.
His name was Kermit. That man was not acting. Like I was watching with my girl. She was like, "Man, I don't like him," because she didn't know they was like really in the NBA. I was like, "Yeah, both of them like really in the NBA." Obviously, one's bigger than the other as far as the name, but I just thought it was funny.
Yeah, he gonna be in a lot of other movies. I can tell.
Yeah, Space Jam 3.
Perfect cast for real. That would be
Yeah,
casting for real.
like father like son. They bring Jordan back.
That yeah. See, but from you think Jordan would do it?
No,
Jordan don't
fuck them.
he like
Fuck them. That man do not like children. He ain't making no children movie.
yeah, dog.
Stop dropping shoes in kids' sizes. Fuck them kids. Bro, I think it was CP3 at his camp. He was like, "Man, you missed a shot. You got to get everybody at
Yeah.
the camp free shoes." That man got in perfect form. Fuck them kids. Hey, he could have told him, "Hey, man, if you throw this in here from the parking lot, you miss." He still would have made that shot.
Flat footed too. No jumping, no nothing. Ruth.
Yeah. You got to run on water. Everybody get shoes. Well, we're turning a dash. Hold your breath for 3 years. Everybody get shoes.
People call and see if he breathing. You just hear him on the phone silent. Dog.
Same booty thing.
I took that
But go ahead and drop an ism on the folks so we can get up out of here.
ism. What we going with today, man? I need to start remembering the points I'm covering. But one thing, matter of fact, I was talking about is when you have a passion, no matter what it is, stay in your lane. Don't see what other people are doing. I remember this because a lot of people I talk to, they end up not having social media because it's like it's distracting, it's too much. You can only you control your mind. It's not the other way around. You don't see nothing and they make you feel a way. As long as you're in control of everything you're doing, social media not going to affect you, nothing. I use social media all the time and I don't feel the need to aimlessly scroll because I know what my purpose is, what I'm going towards. Don't see somebody else seeing success and think, oh, I'm going to jump in their lane and do what they do and have the same success. No, you're not because that's not your calling. Your calling, you know it when you do it, you feel good about it, it's momentous, you want to keep doing more of it. Versus when you're doing something for money, you're not going to be successful because money isn't a good drive. Look for the encouragement, the engagements, those things that come with pushing the idea. Like, we don't get paid for this podcast, but a lot of y'all talk about how good our chemistry is on here and how much fun we seem to have and how organic it is because
We take donations.
we do. But to the point, do what you're meant to do, bro. If you're going to leave any type of memory or impression on people, on the world, it has to be your own. Don't follow what other people do. That's not your path. Do what makes sense to you. And that rhymes. So that's what I'm going to leave it on. And the 731. Shout out to the lucky numbers. Shout out to the hat. Go ahead. Dreddy, you can show yours too. What colorway you got? Oh yeah, that's fire. Hold on. We gotta get a picture. Hey. Oh, and where we get there where we was. Hey. But yeah, man. Um,
On that note, man, everybody, we appreciate y'all. Keep, as Sawita would say, tap in to the YouTube, to the Apple Podcast, Amazon Music, Spotify. Got to figure out what the hell happened with the man. They kicked us. If anybody was watching on TikTok, they kicked us off there for some reason. I don't know what happened, but we'll figure that out. Everybody, continue tapping in
he was trying to cross
and.
promote his OnlyFans. He don't want to tell y'all that part. I told him
But as I always say, man, make sure y'all tell somebody so they can tell somebody else. Appreciate it.
snitching is cool.